All right, this is One Last Midnight. Welcome back to another episode of Astroneer. It's been about a week since I put up a video, and I've been kind of focusing on research bytes and what to do and how to get research bytes and the best way to get research bytes and all that craziness. And I've had a long-time subscriber, Ron LaFlemme, reach out to me and say, why aren't you doing a Sturdy Squash research farm? You guys know Ron LaFlemme. He's done all kinds of crazy builds. He's part of the Billionaire Byte Club. He's done everything. And I'm thinking, hey man, I'm not doing a Sturdy Squash farm because it's not Halloween.
I'll let you, my pretty, and your little dog too.
Let me pass on the tip that he gave to me, which honestly, I never really thought about it until he mentioned it. Look, there's one big caveat to this. You have to have completed a previous Halloween event in order to be able to do this particular build. So you're going to need to have the pumpkin shelter. Now, one of the cool things about the pumpkin shelter is you can build this thing very early in the game. You are going to need plastic, which means you're going to have to get the chemistry lab, which means you need to have gone at least to the solo to pick up some wolframite, turn it into tungsten, and made your chem lab. But other than that, let's say you already have that, you put down the pumpkin shelter. And you get this big guy as part of that holiday event. It's a shelter. It's like any other shelter. It just happens to be a pumpkin. Now, the only other thing you're going to need is a piece of dynamite. And all you got to do is blow it up. Now, sometimes the seeds go flying, but when this thing blows up, you will get pumpkin seeds. At least 1 or 2, maybe even 3, possibly 4. And on top of that, you will get the Sturdy Squash samples. Now, the beautiful thing is you can replant these pumpkin seeds, and it's like any other farm. These pumpkins will grow, and then when you harvest them, it'll give you another seed back, but it will also give you some number of the Sturdy Squash samples. Remember to put your Sturdy Squash samples onto some sort of storage, or they will degrade and go away. That's the same for the seeds. If you don't plant them, they'll eventually go away. But why is this important? And who really cares at this moment in time? I mean, it's not Halloween. What do we want these things for? Well, the why is pretty simple, because all you got to do is get yourself a research chamber, maybe even an auto arm solution, and auto feed the research chamber, and these puppies generate 300 bytes in 2 minutes. Probably one of the better research solutions you have going out there, especially since you can make yourself a farm and just harvest these pumpkins till the end of days. Now, you need to be very careful about the seeds, because the seeds, once again, if you walk away from the seeds, they will not grow by themselves. You'll have to plant them down. And you could either do that with like an automatic seed farm, like if you look at my automatic seed farm videos, or I even have a video for the spooky squash farm. You could set it up very similar to one of those automatic farms and then just harvest these Sturdy Squash samples.
Forever. 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 Forever.
So this is a great solution for you guys to be able to set up some sort of automatic Sturdy Squash farm. Look, go back. I'm not going to do another video on it, but go back and look at my seed farm, which I have over here. Here's my automatic seed farm example, where all you do is you've got a proximity repeater with some auto arms, and when you plant your seed, and then turn on your timer will automatically harvest and replant the seed, and then with the extra auto arms, it'll store the seed into some sort of storage container. You could set up this exact same setup I believe it's the last video that I did, or one of the last videos I did. I'll have a link in the description below. And you can easily set this up for sturdy squash and have yourself produce sturdy squash for days. One of the cool thing about the sturdy squashes is that they actually store into the large and medium resource canisters. So you can easily sit there and feed a resource canister for a really long time. And also a big bonus is that the pumpkins or the spooky squash, they grow very, very quickly. Again, like any of the seed farms, if you walk away from it and you're too far away from it, while your automatic farm is running, the seeds will disappear. So make sure that you manually stop your farm and keep those seeds. Otherwise, you're going to have to put down another pumpkin shelter, blow it up again so that you can get seeds to start the process all over again. Well, there you have it. And thanks, Ron the Phlegm, for letting me know about this, because I never thought about blowing that sucker up. But here is your sturdy squash sample farm without being in the holiday event. All right, if you guys like this video, hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Would love to have you in the community. If you want to follow me on any of my social media, you can find the links in the description below. And make sure to hit that notification bell. That way you know when I go live and when I post new videos. I'll talk to you soon. Take it easy. Bye-bye.